It's Tuesday the 13th of July and we're here at BBC Radio Leicester in the training room, and we've got citizens reporters. You can see James Black in front of us. Hi James, how are you?
All right.
Yeah, good. You're uploading some photos from an event that you went to?
That's right, from the Global Education Leicester event.
Okay, so you're loading it directly onto the Flickr photo stream, aren't you, of Citizen's Eye? And we've got Moggy as well there on the internet. We've all just come back from the community news cafe that runs every Tuesday morning from 9:30 to 10:30 at the Kona Blue coffee shop in High Cross. And this week we've got a very, very special guest. How are you?
I'm very good.
Good, good. Ali, we call you Ali, is that okay?
Yes.
Cool. Now you're all the way down from Scotland, aren't you, visiting your sister? Which a lot of people will know as Jennifer Jones, or Caffeine Bomb on Twitter, as everyone knows her by her Twitter name. Now, what are you studying? You're doing politics, aren't you?
I'm doing politics and sociology in Glasgow.
And while you're down here, what are you actually getting involved in?
I am getting involved with helping the Conservative Party do a campaign for the by-election on Thursday. Okay,
so we've got a by-election here in Castle Ward, haven't we? Following the unfortunate death of the Green Party councillor, Phil Gordon. He's sadly missed. What sort of things have you actually been doing?
Well, I was canvassing for the first time last night. Quite an experience. I think it's hard to come into a campaign a week or a few days before the election. I wish I could be here from the start. And then I was canvassing, knocking doors. Sorry.
Is it something you've done before in Scotland?
Never done anything like this before.
Okay, so it's all a new experience for you.
I think in Leicester there's a lot more young people interested in politics.
Okay, well we've tried to play our part with the Choose or Lose campaign, which we've had. We're on the front of the Saw magazine, and also the young people's newspaper Wave, which has been good. So we're all gearing up for next year's local election, and hopefully we'll have a community media hub for that as well. Let's talk a little bit about things like social media, because people will know your sister's a real social media monster. Is probably the best way to describe it. I mean, does it play a big part in your life as well?
I think it does. I think being related to Caffeine Bomb has kind of helped me a lot. I've had Twitter for a year longer than a lot of other people because she's kind of eased me in and has let me experience social media, so I'm a lot more up to date.
Aware of it.
Aware of it, yeah, because I've been growing up and being a teenager, and I've been Facebooking and MySpacing and Twittering, tweeting.
Now, we met over the weekend and we were talking about getting you involved as a citizens reporter and helping us out on things like Skyride and the Olympics Community Media Hub. I mean, I actually said to you on the weekend, didn't I, that the value of face-to-face contact with people, networking and stuff, from my point of view, seems to go up when you meet a lot of people. Now, I've just met Simon and Jacob this morning that I know from Twitter. I'd never met them before, so that was quite interesting. I mean, how do you find the whole community news cafe experience this morning?
It was great. It was. I met a few people from Twitter, and it was good putting faces to usernames, and I think there's nothing like this in Scotland, and it's really good that the community can get together and make their own news, shall we say.
Now, you've had an opportunity to have a look at Citizen's Eye since you've been here.
Yeah.
What are your initial thoughts and impressions?
I just think it's amazing how...
Be nice, because I'm interviewing you.
I said to you at the weekend, I think it's amazing how it can grow and how it is all citizens and it's all the community. And I think it's something that a lot of cities should look into. Really.
And what's amazing to me is obviously, we've got 22 wards here, and we're looking to get ward reporters across the city. People like Andy Morris out in Thurncourt, who started already. When distance comes into it, say from where you live, the Highlands of Scotland and the West Coast and stuff like that, do you think this kind of thing can work across those distances with the technology?
I think it can. Yeah. I think it just needs a few people to get it started, really. I think a lot of people just don't know what's out there. I think it's all about just trying to get involved, really. But I think if people want to get involved, then I think it could take off in different places. It's
providing the opportunity, maybe like an infrastructure, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, therein lies the challenge with Citizen's Eye. Do we only stay city and county, or do we look to set up elsewhere? That's brilliant. Well, listen, thank you very much for talking to us. Enjoy the rest of your couple of weeks in Leicester.
Thank you.